Are we ready? Okay. So thanks for joining this discussion. My name is Tom.
Hello, my name is Jo.
Today we're exploring this question. Are we responsible for the world are we living in? Can you share your opinion about this issue?
Well, from my perspective, I think protecting the environment is indeed our responsibility. How about you?
I think that our actions have a direct impact on the environment, and we hold significant responsibility for the issues affecting our planet. So, what is the first issue we are going to address?
Let's start with deforestation. All over the world, especially in developing countries like in Southeast Asia, rapid industrialization, agriculture, and urban expansion have led to widespread deforestation. The forests around us are being cleared at an alarming rate for agriculture, logging, and urban development.
That sounds serious. What's the impact of deforestation?
I think it's huge because deforestation leads to lots of biodiversity, disrupt ecosystem, and contributes to climate change by increasing carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere.
So, what can we do about it?
One of our main responsibility is to support sustainable products that don't contribute to deforestation. For example, reduce paper use and support recycling initiatives and choose products made from sustainable resources.
Makes sense. We can also participate in or support the reforestation projects. Well, along with that, deforestation also leads to soil erosions, as trees protect the soil from the elements. Without this protection, the soil becomes more vulnerable to erosions, further exacerbating the problem of soil degradation. And soil degradation is also one of the major concerns. Human activities like intensive farming, overuse of chemical fertilizers, and deforestation have severely degraded the soil. This loss of fertility not only affects our food product, but also contributes to the environmental problems like erosions. We need to adopt sustainable farming practice and reduce our reliance on harmful chemicals to protect the soil.
I think if we can reduce deforestation, it can also help minimize the effects of soil degradation.
Yeah, that's a great point. Soil degradation also impacts water quality, which can lead to water pollution. When the soil is degraded, it leads to increased runoff, which carries pollutant into water bodies. It not only harms aquatic ecosystem, but also affects the availability of clean water. So it's clear that managing our agricultural practice and land use is crucial.
Completely agree. When the water is contaminated, it can introduce harmful substances like heavy metal, for example, lead or mercury, microplastic, and chemicals into water sources. Drinking the contaminated water can lead to a variety of health problems, including gastrointestinal diseases, respiratory issues, and in some several cases, even poisoning. So what do you think we can do to salvage these problems?
First, we need to be careful with how we dispose of water. Avoiding single-use plastic helps a lot. We can also support the organization working to protect the water resources and push for stricter regulations on industrial waste disposal.
These are really great suggestions, and I also think that's where the link to water management comes in. Since water pollution is directly related to how we handle our waste, when trash isn't properly disposed of or recycled, it often ends up in our waterways. So, in other words, poor waste management is also one of the direct sources of water pollution.
I hadn't fully realized that waste management was so directly connected to water pollution. What can we do to address this?
We can produce so much waste, especially from single-use plastic, that ends up polluting the environment. Landfill are overflowing, and improperly disposed water contaminates soil and water. We need to be more mindful of reducing, reusing, and recycling. Simple actions like cutting down on plastic use or properly sorting our waste can make big differences.
That makes sense. So by improving how we manage waste, we can really make a difference in reducing water pollution.
Exactly, it's all connected. Taking responsibility for our waste helps protect our water sources, which in turn protects our health and the environment too.
Well, it's clear that we play a significant role in the state of our environment, especially when it comes to water pollution. The choices we make every day, whether in industry, agriculture, or even at home, directly impact our water bodies and the ecosystems that depend on them. It's up to us to take responsibility and make smarter, more sustainable decisions.
I like that. These issues feel more manageable when you put it that way. Thanks for the chat. I've got a lot to think about.
Yeah.